One of the things that determines how much damage is done on the charge by a cavalry unit is its mass and its speed. So presumably, speed, charge speed is multiplied by mass and you get a result. Now, this unit of super heavy shock cavalry does not have a weapon. It does not have a melee attack, it does not have a bonus versus large, and it has no charge bonus. On the charge against Sarissa cavalry, it's still going to destroy a total of 14 Sarissa cavalry by impact damage alone. This is light shock cavalry, this is very heavy cavalry. The Sarissa cavalry is going to win in the end, because remember, this super heavy cavalry unit does not have a weapon. If it indeed had a weapon, then a lot of this, most of this Sarissa cavalry would get destroyed on the charge. This unit of Sarissa cavalry is going to stand with its back turned. Then it's going to get rear charged by this very heavy unit that doesn't have a weapon. And look at what happens to the Sarissa cavalry by impact damage alone. The entire unit just disintegrates, and then it loses the combat. So, unit of Sarissa cavalry, by impact damage alone against super heavy units, destroyed. So it just highlights how important mass is, and if this unit had weapon damage as well, it would just be utter devastation of the Sarissa cavalry unit. Here a Sarissa cavalry unit is going to eat the charge standing stationary, and it's not going to do too well at all. It's going to get absolutely smashed, almost the same as if it was standing with its back turned. Now this Sarissa cavalry was able to defeat the other cavalry unit because it, like I said, it doesn't have a melee attack value, so it only does impact damage. Now, look at these guys. Riding on the ground here. But, what this highlights is the importance of, if you have, let's say you have something like Massilian cavalry or Citizen cavalry, a unit with a very light mass, or Scutari cavalry, Celtiberian cavalry, and you're going to charge into units like cataphracts or other like units like companion cavalry, you always want to stop their charge somehow and then charge them yourself, because you don't want to eat the impact damage they are able to inflict. So we weren't really supposed to test this, but just for fun I wanted to charge the super heavy cavalry into companions to see how much impact damage they do against stationary companions. And I was a bit surprised that the very heavy shock cavalry was able to stand up to super heavy this well and basically not take, well, they might take impact damage, but their armor, health and mass, it looks like it's going to reduce the damage they take from impact significantly. So they're not really losing any men here, and this was very interesting to me, that the companion cavalry was able to stand up to the impact damage this well. And like I said, I suspect that's because of their high armor, health and mass. Now, impact damage, one of the important things with impact damage is impact damage, you can't defend against impact damage with melee defense. You're only going to be able to defend against impact damage with mass, armor and bracing. So the super heavy cavalry isn't able to do much against the companion cavalry on the charge, without weapons of course. But against Sarissa cavalry, the Sarissa cavalry gets absolutely wrecked by mass alone. So if you have light cavalry units with good bonuses against large, and you want to get them into melee fights, you need to somehow make sure that you're not getting charged by the superior mass of the enemy unit. Then you're going to get wrecked. Strength and honor.